welcome to Tina's Joyful Kitchen. I'm Tina McDermott, the lazy inspirational chef. And on today's show, it's all about the picnics. It's all about the picnics. We're going to make these wonderful chicken poppers with a barbecue sauce, a homemade barbecue sauce. All right, you ready? We're gonna make our chicken poppers. We're ready to make some chicken poppers. I got my cast iron skillet ready, and I'm gonna put a little coconut oil in my cast iron skillet. And I know I have coconut oil here someplace. Here we go. I've got some wonderful butter flavored coconut oil. Coconut oil, I like it because you can go high heat with coconut oil, okay? And when you're frying something, you want an oil that you can go higher heat with. I have some wonderful chicken breasts that I made little chunks out of, like 1-inch chunks, because they're poppers. You want to throw them into your mouth, right? You want to throw them into your mouth. And now we're going to dredge them. So I need 2 separate bowls. One bowl, I'm going to put some tapioca flour, or you can use arrowroot starch, either or, okay? So I've got this sea salt. It's black lava sea salt from Hawaii, okay? So I'm gonna put some sea salt in with that, as well as pepper. I think I'm gonna do pepper in there too. Smoked sea salt and a little bit of freshly ground black pepper. Here we go. So we've got our coconut oil in one bowl. Okay, you ready? Get your tools ready, your hands, those beautiful hands, and let's get dipping. We're gonna dip a little bit in the coconut oil, and then we're gonna dredge it in the arrowroot slash sea salt, black lava sea salt, and arrowroot, and then put it right into the fryer, okay? To do all of this. And again, now I'm putting them in at different times. That means I'm going to be flipping them at different times as well, right? I'm going to be flipping them at different times. I can smell it. You can hear it. And you know it's sizzling a little bit. And you know it's probably about time to start turning some of them. Okay? And you know it's time to turn them, again, when you start to hear that sound, and then you start to see it cook a little bit on the bottom. Like this piece here, you can see I'm going to flip it around. It's got a little browning going on it. Okay? And if you flip a piece that you probably put in later, don't worry about it. Just flip it back, because you really only want to flip this once, okay? Like I said, I'm lazy. I was chopping, dipping, putting them in all at different times, so it just makes it a little more challenging to know, all right, which one do I flip next? Which one do I flip next? But you kind of got to get an eye for it, and you'll see. Like that one I know is ready. That one I know is ready. That one I know I put in a little later. Okay, and if you're ever like, I don't know what the temperature is and I need to know, you get your instant read thermometer and you use your instant read thermometer, which I know I have someplace. And if you're not sure if it's done, again, you get your instant read thermometer and you put it in, don't touch the pan, and if it's not at 165, you keep cooking it, because chicken needs to be cooked to 165 degrees, okay? Yeah, that one's done. That one's done, and you see how it's nice and crispy brown on each side? That's what you want, nice and crispy brown on each side. Now we need to make some really good barbecue sauce, because we want barbecue sauce, again, that's good for our bodies, our brains, and everything. So we're gonna start with a pot on top of a pot. And we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of some butter, or, of course, butter-flavored coconut oil. We're gonna do some canned tomatoes. These are crushed tomatoes. They're fire roasted. I love fire roasted. I love that extra flavor of fire roasted. Some tomato paste. It's kind of like making ketchup, but it's a little different. There's some different components to it. Apple cider vinegar. We're gonna put in some apple cider vinegar. I put a 1/2 cup. Blackstrap molasses, full of minerals that are so good for you and belongs in barbecue sauce. Coconut aminos, that's what I spilled a little bit of. Coconut aminos are kind of like soy sauce, but without the soy. It's literally from soy, and you get that umami flavor. And then we're gonna do some freshly, you can do coconut, you can do garlic powder if you want, but I am going to do fresh garlic that I'm just gonna press in my garlic press. Here we go. We're gonna do some black pepper. If you want it spicier, double the amount of black pepper. We're gonna do some chili powder. Again, if you want it spicier, put more chili powder in there. Onion powder, and you can do garlic powder. Salt, and I'm missing a little bit of salt. If you want this sweeter, you can add some honey to it. Add some honey if you want it sweeter. Maybe a half a cup of honey, a third of a cup of honey. Put a little bit of honey. If I had honey, I would probably squeeze a little honey in here because I like honey. And look how beautiful it is already. Already it is gorgeous. And oops, I can't lift that off of here before it starts screaming at me. So we're just going to cook that up for 5 minutes, and I'll be right back, and I'm going to serve up some chicken poppers and barbecue sauce. All right, to conclude our show, here we have it. We have our chicken poppers with our homemade barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to pop these in my mouth, and I hope that you all have wonderful time this summer at your family and friends picnics, doing outdoor fun things together. Thank you so much, and until next time, namaste. Thank you so much for watching the show today. If you love to find joy in the kitchen, even if you don't know how to cook, even if you don't like to cook, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below so that you can catch each and every one of my episodes. Thank you again, and until next time, namaste.